a difference. So right before we get into this video, I just want to apologize. My webcam keeps on messing up, so hopefully I fix it. Today is Sunday, and hopefully I can fix it by the time the week starts, because apparently everybody likes seeing my face, even though I'm hideous.
I'm ugly.
You're ugly and what?
Square?
But before that, my good friends, we have our winner for the giveaway t-shirt. When I did my vlog, I did a giveaway t-shirt for the t-shirts I have right now. If you guys want to check out my t-shirts, they'll be in the description. But today's winner is Brandon Ship. Brandon Ship, I need you to send me your information either on my Facebook or Twitter, or you can send me a YouTube message. Try to get to me as fast as possible, and I just want to say thank you again for everybody playing. Just a reminder, let everybody know The Flash comes back January 20th. Even though it seems so far, I will keep on producing Flash videos every Tuesday for you guys. Also, JaeRoar videos, so make sure you guys check out for tomorrow for JaeRoar videos. And if you missed any of the videos, all recent videos will be in the description. First, let's talk about Cisco. I remember my recent videos, everybody's like, Jay, why do you call him Carlos? Because that's actually the name of the actor. His name's Carlos Valdez. So I just call people sometimes by their actor name, but Cisco, Carlos, I got mixed up at the moment. Excuse me for a second. So in season 1, Cisco plays mainly like a supportive to Barry. He's like a good friend of his. He's always making sure that Barry is up to date with his routines of just training, his suit. He's the one that actually gives all the characters nicknames, so that's why a lot of people like him. He's a funny character. He's a good relief to have in the show because you can't be always too serious, and you get to see a different personality from Cisco. So a lot of people have been asking me, do I believe this character is going to be becoming Vibe? If you guys don't know, that's actually a character, superhero he becomes later on. But I feel like the reason why they didn't do it for this season is because they're mainly focusing on the Flash, Reverse Flash, Harrison Wells, Iris, Joe West, and Eddie Thawne. Those are the main focus as of right now. So it's really smart for them to not do this. So I believe, hear me out, it's going to happen either the end of the season where he gets into an accident, not the same way like the other many humans, but something else. Maybe he's working out like a different formula, or maybe he's tired of just feeling like the second wheel from Barry. You know, sometimes that can happen from best friends, you know, like, oh, I'm tired of you getting all the girls, I'm tired of you doing all this. So what if he made something? Because he is pretty smart. He made Captain Cold's gun, so I believe he can actually make a formula to make himself. I won't go into full detail how he got his powers and everything, because I really recommend you guys picking up the book. The book itself is really good. If you guys want me to do a review, if I get like at least maybe 300 likes, then that shows that you guys will appreciate me doing a review, because when I do reviews of comics, I'll leave some of my old reviews of comics. I really break them down, I show you panels, and I give my final review. If you guys want to see that happen, then 300 likes, and I promise I'll do it with next week's video. I'll do 2 Flash videos in a way, but this is a comic I really recommend you guys picking up. The story follows like a really good flow of him going through some trials with Argus and the Justice League of America, because he joins Justice League of America for one reason, to take down the Flash. Argus wanted Vibe working for him and gave him his costume, but Vibe starts to wonder if he's working for the bad people. The book reveals his family life, becoming a hero, and fighting other famous characters from DC. Now, I won't spoil as much, but of course, here are some covers that you should guys check out, and definitely pick up this book. But like I said, if I get at least like 300 likes, then it shows you guys are really interested in this character, and I would break it down. So my final thought is that Cisco will get his power maybe throughout the end of the season, maybe an accident. Maybe Barry needs help or something like that, and he just like, you know, I need to make something, I need to help Barry because he's gonna die, and he actually, you know, creates another accident like the same way Barry did. Well, Barry the Flash, his was on purpose because he needs to become the Flash. But Vibe is a character that I think everybody should get into, and I would love to see him happen in season 2, because he's the only Mexican character right now that's playing a superhero right as of right now. So we need to make this happen. Season 2, people from the Flash writers, you make sure you put them in for season 2. Now let's talk about Caitlin Snow, aka Killer Frost. Now, if you guys didn't know, she's actually a villain. You can see her in Injustice Gods Among Us. You can watch her in Batman Assault of Arkham. It's a Suicide Squad movie. I did a reaction review. If you want to see that out and more and learn a little bit more about her, I'll leave it in the description. But yeah, she's actually a villain. She's actually a pretty cool villain as well. She actually played a big part in the Infinite Crisis book, where she actually hated Ronnie, who's actually Firestorm. And one of the monitors kind of like put a spell on her to make her always fall in love with Ronnie, and then in the beginning Ronnie hated her, but then they end up falling in love with each other because the whole crisis and everything. It's a really good story. It's a long book, so if you guys have time, make sure you check that out. But Caitlin Snow in this TV show is different from Killer Frost itself in the comics. In the comics, she's really ruthless, and she has a lot of aggression towards anything. And I believe she's actually a Superman villain, but it would make sense for her to make an appearance in the Flash TV show, because then it gives her a bigger push. And the same thing, I thought it was a good reason why to bring Vi, because he's a character that needs a push, and I feel Killer Frost will get this push as well. Now, do I believe she will become a villain this season or next? No, I don't think they're gonna do it until like maybe season 3, where she's gonna actually leave in season 2, where she actually becomes Killer Frost. I do believe Cisco will become Vi before Caitlin becomes Killer Frost, and I feel that Caitlin is going to become Killer Frost from a terrible accident, worse than Cisco. I think Cisco is going to plan to become Vi, and then with her, she's going to get in a terrible accident. That's how I feel it's going to come down to. So with her becoming Killer Frost, you're actually making a good choice of doing that, because you have Ronnie, who's Firestorm. I'm sure he has a special episode. There's been photos of him, like, you know, in suits and everything else. I did a video on that. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it in the description. Like I said, a lot of people always ask me about these questions. I was like, I've done videos on them. Just check out my channel. Sometimes people don't get like these little updates saying like, oh, like, you know, check out JaeRoar's video. Just make sure, if you guys have time, check out my channel. I'm sure there's a video that you missed and you might enjoy. But back to the main subject. So when you have Caitlin, who's Killer Frost, and then you have Ronnie, who's Firestorm, fire and ice, that's like the perfect combination for anything. There's been tons of things about that with fire and ice, and I guarantee you there will be an episode called Fire and Ice on the Flash. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's like, why wouldn't you pick that name for an episode? So more likely it's gonna revolve around Caitlin and Firestorm, but I don't think it's gonna happen to this season. I think next season we'll be getting more with Ronnie, and we'll be getting with the Caitlin with the relationship, and then things are not gonna work out because Ronnie can't control the Firestorm, and she feels like she can't do anything. So what's she gonna do? You know, she'll do anything to like make him happy. She's gonna try to make a formula to turn him back. What do you know? An accident happens. She can't control herself, and she doesn't remember him at all. I feel like that's the way they're gonna do it, where she doesn't remember Ronnie at all, and then it's gonna be like the switcheroo, because Ronnie does not know her right now. We're in the mid-season finale. He does not know her. So when she becomes Killer Frost, they're probably gonna go the route where like it's a switcheroo, where she forgets about him and now he remembers her, and then he's gonna have to find a way to convince her that, you know, they were lovers and everything else. So I feel like that's gonna happen in season 2. I feel like Ronnie, Caitlin, and Cisco are going to play a big part in season 2, just because the main focus will be Gorilla Grodd. So you're going to have like other new characters. You know, we have a lot of characters this season. We had a ton of like unknown villains come, and they actually did pretty good. So I'm assuming that CW is going to push these characters, because I'm pretty sure these actors wouldn't sign like, oh, like, you know, you're playing a character that actually becomes a superhero, but you will never ever get to be him. Yeah, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Would you like to see Vi and Killer Frost this season, or do you think they should be saved up for season 2, season 3? How would you introduce their powers? If that's my question for you guys, how would you introduce Vi's powers and Killer Frost's? And I'll be screen capping the best ones for next week's episode. But I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for watching. Hopefully, you know, me not being on the screen didn't bug you guys as much. Hopefully I fixed my camera. I'm working on it as well. I just want to say thank you again, everybody that supports the Flash movement. I love talking about the Flash. You know, since the TV show, I've gotten into Flash more. I bought Flash figures. I bought Flash boxers. Yeah, I bought all the t-shirts, everything, you know. And I just want to say thank you. It's because you guys are getting me into Flash even more. I just want to say thank you. Make sure you guys check out my Facebook and Twitters, where I answer mostly everybody's questions when I have time. And also, if you can share this video, that would mean a lot to me. Make sure you guys check out last week's video for where we talk about the Flash. We talk about the Trickster, Gorilla Grodd, Mirror Master, and everybody else. And if you guys want to hear a long podcast with me and Mr. Sunday, to your right is where we talk about Batman vs Superman. Will it suck? You gotta check it out and find out will it suck or not. But anyways, guys, my name is JaeRoar, and I'm the best at what I do, giving you that 1-2 punch.